the one that gave Devin Haney his first 8th count.
Wow.
Yeah, my son fought Devin Haney 5 times.
Right.
He beat him 3 times.
It seemed like Ryan Garcia and his pops, they both talking slick about what they did to Devin Haney and the amateurs, and they feel that that's Haney's kryptonite, that he got a weak chin, and when they do fight, they will ultimately expose Haney's weak chin. Now, man, with this situation, I feel 2 different ways, because in one sense, yeah, I did feel that Ryan Garcia was a dangerous fight for Devin Haney. Although, we got to keep it a buck, Haney is the more skilled fighter, right? Haney is the more accomplished fighter by a long shot than Ryan Garcia. But in that fight, you got to know that Ryan Garcia is dangerous. He got the power, right? That's one thing that he do possess that Devin Haney don't possess, is that power factor. He can sleep you if he hit you with that hook. But he don't only have a hook, he got a nice uppercut, he got nice body punches, you know, and when he uses it, he got a real nice jab. But Haney, one of the best things that he have in his whole arsenal is a jab. Haney can move very well. I don't really look at Haney as having real superior defense. He uses his legs for defense. But if you can't catch up to him, if you can't cut off the ring, he gonna give you a problem. He gonna pop shot you, and he just gonna box your head off all night. Now, we haven't seen that power like that from Haney, even though he did finally drop Regis Prograis. But Regis say it wasn't his power, it was more so his timing. Regis still say that he don't really hit that hard. He's just very sharp. And we know sometimes when you got timing and you have sharpness, hey, you might get hit with something that you don't see. Now, a lot of people thought that Ryan Garcia have a weak chin. I don't really think that Ryan has a weak chin. But to keep it real, I think it's more because Ryan's defense is real leaky. And he finds himself off balance. And with his feet not being the best, he finds himself in awkward positions sometimes, just like in a Tank fight. You know, he was in an awkward position, Tank caught him, and bam, he dropped him. In the Luke Campbell fight, Ryan was throwing a wild shot with his chin straight up in the air. Luke Campbell caught him and he dropped him. So we've only seen Ryan get knocked down by flash knockdowns, and he always get right back up. He's not hurt like that. So I'm not going to say that Ryan have a weak chin, because I never seen him get hit, get dropped, and then be hurt, right? Take a long time to recover like Devin was when he got cracked by Linares. Now, Devin was hurt. It took him a couple rounds to fully recover from that punch. And so when people seen that, they was like, okay, that's a hole in Devin game. He got a weak chin. Now, ever since then, I haven't really seen Devin get hurt like that. But he ain't really been in there with no puncher that could really test him like that either, besides Regis. But Regis was a midget trying to box with Shaq. You know what I'm saying? His arms weren't long enough. He couldn't cut off the distance. It was just a horrible stylistic matchup for Regis Prograis. So we ain't really seen him in there with nobody that actually is on the same level as him that could crack. Now, if they had fought Ryan was going to bring that thunder, you know, because they got the same build. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, they got the same build. That's why I'm looking forward to seeing this fight go down in the future. They both pretty much got the same length arm reach. They're around the same height, even though I think that if you go to BoxRec still have their height listed at like 5'8" and 5'8.5", which they have Devin Haney at 5'8", and they have Ryan Garcia at 5'8.5". But that's when they was kids. You know what I'm saying? They grown men now. They done both grown. I think that Haney is like 5'9", you know, and I believe that Ryan Garcia is 5'10.5", almost 5'11" now. But Regis was 5'7" with midget arm reach. So that's a big difference. And like I said, it makes it even 10 times worse if you don't have the feet to be able to cut off the ring. Now, Ryan, yes, he don't have good feet, but he gonna be able to get to Devin a lot easier because of his arm reach. Yeah, he will have to cut off the ring against Devin, so that could pose a problem for Ryan also, but it ain't gonna be like Regis at all. Now, with all this being said, one thing I haven't mentioned is how Ryan pulled out of the fight for the Rolly fight. Yeah, we all thought he was going to fight Devin at one point in time, even though a few weeks before he announced he was going to fight Devin, he said that he needed 3 more fights or 2 more fights at least to be able to get in the ring with Devin Haney. Now, that don't sound too confident to me, but he came back, he announced that he was going to fight Devin, and now he's pulled out because he say he going to fight Rolly. But one thing I can say for sure, and I really, really believe this, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, they going to fight. It don't matter if it's at 140 or 147, they eventually going to fight each other. Believe that. And with all that being said, Ryan Garcia and now his pops, they've been mouthing off about what they did to Devin Haney and the amateurs. Y'all check this out.
He's the one that gave Devin Haney his first 8th count.
Wow.
Yeah. My son fought Devin Haney 5 times. Right. He beat him 3 times, and Devin Haney beat him twice.
But Ryan gave him an 8 count.
Ryan gave him an 8 count, okay? Gave him his first 8 count in Ontario, in Oxnard. I mean, I was there. I was his coach, so, and he won that national.
Wow.
Yeah. And he beat him in West Virginia, too. So, blew his eardrum out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, blew his eardrum out, yeah. See, but people don't know that. And people won't even say that. Because, they're like, I'm not going to say that, but I am going to tell you that, hey, we beat Ryan, we beat him, yeah, we did this, we did, okay, yeah, I'm going to give you that. But we also beat you.
So that was Ryan's dad backing up something that Ryan Garcia said in the interview when he said, yeah, Devin Haney, he beat me twice in the amateurs. But Devin, he was just beating me off a little pity pat, pop shots and things like that. When I was beating him, I was cracking him and almost knocking his ass out. Now you hear Henry Garcia come back and say, yeah, we gave Devin a standing 8 count. We almost stopped him in the amateurs. Now, the amateurs is the amateurs, and we know that a lot of these fighters, they like to talk about what happened in the amateurs. We know now that Devin is a different fighter than he was in the amateurs, and Ryan is a different fighter than he was in the amateurs. They both grown men now. They going to be in 8-ounce gloves when they do see each other because, like I said, it is going to go down. We know it's not going down their next fight, but the fight after that is probably going to go down. If not, they'll probably meet at 147. I think it's going to be an action-packed fight when they do fight, and it could go either way. You can see Ryan Garcia knock Devin Haney dick in the dirt, or you can see Devin outbox Ryan Garcia and make him look like he should be back in the amateurs. It just all depends. But if Ryan goes out there and beats Rolly ass and knock him out, it's just gonna make the Haney fight way bigger. So a lot of people is looking at this like, oh man, Devin said, don't ever talk to me again. Don't ever even mention fighting me again. Devin gonna want that bag. Bill gonna want that bag. So if Ryan go and knock out Rolly, oh yeah, they gonna want that Ryan Garcia fight for sure. And then if Ryan does knock out Rolly, if Floyd Mayweather don't have nothing to do with it, because if Floyd got something to do with it, well, Ryan and Devin, they ain't never gonna be fighting. But if Floyd don't have anything to do with it, right? Yeah, they gonna fight, and Ryan will be much more confident after knocking out Rolly. See, Ryan is on the path right now where he's just growing his confidence back to thinking that he invincible. Once his confidence get back through that roof, yeah, he gonna be down to fight any and everybody. Yeah, he did want to fight Devin, but I believe that Floyd talked him out of it. And Ryan was already having second thoughts fighting Devin anyway, because he know that's a fight that he could lose, right? People look at that fight. If Ryan Garcia gonna win that fight, he pretty much gonna have to knock out Devin. We don't see Ryan outboxing Devin no 12 rounds. You feel what I'm saying? So if it go 12 rounds, the majority of boxing fans will tell you that, yeah, Devin will win in the 12-round fight. But can Devin go 12 rounds with Ryan? That's a question to be asked. And like I said, this fight is even going to grow bigger than it already is. But anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Do y'all think that Ryan can do to Devin the same thing that they claiming that he did to Devin in the amateurs? Or do y'all think that Devin is going to outbox the shit out of Ryan? And do y'all think they ever going to fight? Let me know in the comments. Make sure that you hit my like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed. And y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. And I'm gone.
On my Jolly Rancher can ride on, ride. Top let down. We been through the crowd with the bass up loud.